Today what I'd like to do is I'd like to make a tool rest. I have this chunk of steel and I'm going to cut it right here. I do have a carriage bolt that fits perfectly. Look at that. I had some aluminum tubing in a box. I'm going to put this aluminum tubing in here as a sleeve to take up some of that gap. That's going to work just fine. And on this end, I'll mount my tool rest. So what I settled on was taking this piece of 4x4. I'm gonna cut this up into a suitable tool rest that I'm going to mount on here. So let's get to that. Okay, well, there is my little quick tool rest. Nothing fancy. Let's see how she will fit. Like I said, I had two of these. I cut the end of it off. This is what it looked like when I started. So that was before. This is after. I went ahead and sanded the bottom, and I'll show you why. So to attach my tool rest, I'm going to end up using this carriage bolt, and it's going to end up, the head is going to end up striking the table. So I need to lift it up. I had an aluminum bar. It's actually a 1-inch bar. I cut to length and actually cut down the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to epoxy these under this to have little runners or spacers, so I can then have my tool rest. I can slide it back and forth. This is doing it right here in this little shop with nothing else. I made the tool rest. So this is a tool rest out of a piece of 4x4. Nothing special there. And it's going to mount right in here. That's the nice thing about using a carriage bolt, because this is the same size, so it doesn't spin. The square on the carriage bolt is the same size as my slot, so it doesn't spin. So I need to take these and I'll be epoxy them in place right there. And you can see I will have plenty of room for clearance on the head of my bolt. So as you know, that if I try to use this piece of wood with a gouge, I'll be making another one of these pretty soon. So what I did is I had a piece of stainless out of my metal bucket. So you saw me hitting this piece of metal with a hammer to get it to shape, so it would match that shape. So this will mount here. So now I'll have a nice smooth surface to run my tool on. So you'll notice this tool rest is not adjustable up and down. Honestly, for what I'm going to be doing, it's not necessary. So I'm not worried about it. But what I do need to do is be able to adjust it, and with having the runners underneath, I can do that without having to worry about worried about the head hitting the bed of the lathe. Okay. We have the tool rest completed. I went ahead and epoxied that in place. I went ahead and epoxied these rails. I've just got it together so I don't lose any of the pieces. But it fit perfectly. You're going to see this all together real shortly.
Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. And I do read all the comments, so please feel free to make any remarks. I read them all and I will comment. Thank you again.